Hello, all my merrymakers. I am Becca, and welcome to All the Things Thursday. To everybody who has been bearing with me and still checking in and liking and commenting, I very much appreciate it. To anybody new here, welcome. Yes, I am a mess. High heat, high humidity means I can do nothing with this. And I don't want to wear anything more heavy than this. So, um, to anybody new here, welcome. All the Things Thursday is my weekly video where I talk about all the things, all the yarny things that are going on in my life right now. Currently, it is my only installment because during the summer I am taking care of not only my children but my roommate's children, and I just don't have enough time to try to come up with content. I'm hoping that once the summer ends and I'm back down to 2 children on a regular basis, we can get back to 3 videos per week. That being said, there is a possibility that we might be moving. I don't know if I've ever told you about my house. It is a smaller house. It is 1,300 square feet, and right now we've got 4 children and 3 adults in that 1,300 square feet. And even before my roommate moved in, we were kind of strapped for space. So it's only gotten worse. And so I said, let me start looking just to get an idea of what could be available. And I actually found a house near Chattanooga that's really nice, and it fits all the criteria. I just have a couple questions about it, and it's just like, okay, and we might be moving. So I'll keep you guys updated on that because that's probably going to interrupt things. So we've got, but that being said, once I have those updates, you will get them. All right. That being said, I have a lot to go over this time, so let's get to it. First thing, I've been working on is my hue shift Afghan. I realized that I was supposed to start with the pink, not the purple. Same with the red. I was supposed to start with the red. So, I actually was just like, do I tear it back? And then I realized the rest of the pattern would not make sense if I didn't. So, this got torn back almost all the way. There was only one square I didn't tear back, which was the solid purple one. That being said, I'm almost back to where I was. So I've got this red/pink square to do, and then I've got the solid red square to do, and then I can move on to the orange color. And in case you're not familiar, the Hue Shift Afghan is a kit from Knit Picks. Can't remember how much it is, but it's pretty competitively priced. It's like a kit that you can get at Mary Maxim. Like, I think it's $60 to $80. I think it might be $80. And the one I chose came with the Brava Sport Weight yarn in rainbow. So you can, there are different color choices, and once you've got the pattern, you can always reuse it. So, the other project, I've got 2 knitting projects going on right now. One I'm doing during the day while I'm watching the kids. I mean, not the whole time I'm watching the kids, but while I'm watching the kids. because I don't have to look at a pattern or really pay too close attention to it. Once I stick my stitch marker in the middle of my stitches, I'm good to go. Uh, uh, but then we've got this wonderfulness. Got a few more rows on the cowl. This is the Binx cowl, BYNX, and I wanted to look up who it was by, but apparently I did not have that saved. So, but I'm pretty sure it's a free knitting pattern on Ravelry, and as long as you're comfortable with knits, purls, and cables, it's fine. It's got both written and charts. So, that being said, I have some other things. One is I tried my hand at dyeing yarn. If you remember, I got some yarn from my local yarn store, which I consider is smart. The yarn was from Expression Fiber Arts, called Pegasus Sparkle DK. This is the originals. I forgot to take the cards off before I started dyeing, so that's why they're in such sad shape. But each one is 80% merino wool, 26% nylon, 10% baby alpaca, and 4% metallic. Each skein is 251 meters or 275 yards. So, you ready for the pretty? I mean, this was Snow White. This was Snow White. So I'm very for first attempt, and trying to do this with my child. Now she didn't touch anything that was hot. This came out. I really like how well this came out, and there's like a touch of orange/pink. This skein, or the first skein, got a little bit more of the orange than this one did, but I'm really excited how well it came out, and I really like how sparkly it is. Not sure what I'm gonna make with that yet. I've never hand dyed my own yarn before, so that's really exciting. Speaking of hand dyed, this is the yarn I got from Hope Knit. This was gonna be, child. No, not child. Roommate. This is supposed to be for the yellow-green colorway. Oh, it is gorgeous. She double bagged it. I love that. I love that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is yellow-green to a T. So this is called Grass in the Sun. This is their Jenny sock, which is a fingering weight. 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. Each skein is 437 yards. That is just gorgeous. Oh, that makes me so happy. I have not been able to do as much digging this month for greens. I do have a couple that I want you to consider. Nope, that was for last month. Alright, so first we've got Secluded Glade by Wild Violet fiber. If I can get my phone to stop being weird. So that's Secluded Glade. And then we've got Emeralds by Yarnet Hand-Dyed Yarn. So let me see if I can turn my, hold on. Hold please while I turn down the brightness of my phone. There we go, that's better. That feels more like, so emeralds. Nice true green. This is from Yarn Bliss. This doesn't have a name. This is their box from April. I'm not digging that one as much as a true green. But, you know, that's why I'll leave it up for you guys to leave your comments below. This is a yarn dyer that I've been to already for this year. Get Knit Faced in CO. This is called Lucky Charm. That is green. I mean, that is green. I didn't think I had gotten a lot, but okay, maybe not. This is Blind Smash by Posies and Pockets. Stop it. There we go. Again, I'm not digging this one as much because of the hints of pink, knowing what I'm going to be doing with it. This is from Red Truck Fiber Company. This color is called Fangorn. And then Forbidden Fiber Company. This one's called Book Boyfriend. Book Boyfriend. I think there are different color. They have different skeins that look like different colors, just to show, you know, this is a hand dye process, and you know you can have different colors and variations. This one's from Fiberology Dye Works. This is called Ivy. It's a nice dark green. That is a dark green. That's almost like an evergreen color. And then I think, yeah, this is the last one. This is also from Fiberology Dye Works. I like this one a little bit better. I, for some reason, had a little trouble getting the name in the screenshot. So I wrote it down below. It's called Naga. So, in case you haven't been here before, whichever yarn color you like the most, if you will please comment that down below, and the top 4 colors that get the most mentioned will then go into a post next week that you will all vote on, and whichever yarn gets the most votes, that's the one that I buy. Because again, like I said to my good friend Patricia, if I was picking the yarn, I'd buy all of it. So there you go. And yes, this is a little bit to help my analytics, because guess what? Commenting helps my analytics. Who would have thought? With that being said, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, especially if you're a subscriber and you would like to stay subscribed. That way the evil YouTube overlords don't unsubscribe you from my channel from your will. Feel free to comment down below, even if you're not picking a color, because it helps my analytics. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I've got a lot of yarning content, and if that's your jibe, make sure you subscribe. Plus, you would do well to hit that notification bell. If you really want to help this channel grow, share this video with everyone you know. And in the meantime, make what makes you merry. Ciao.